Hello, everybody. I am the Black Jade Falcon, and I just got back from seeing a movie. Yes, it is Tuesday, and I went for $5 because, hey, I'm cheap. What can I say? So, what did I see? Well, I saw The Man Who Invented Christmas. Yes, this is about Charles Dickens and the 6 weeks in which it took him to write A Christmas Carol. All about Mr. Scrooge and his journey from being a douche to not being such a douche. I really want to give this a bad review. I really do. Because I picked it at random, because everything that I actually wanted to see I've already seen, and I wanted to, like I said in my last video for this, I really wanted to pick a movie and give a bad review. I couldn't go last week on Tuesday because, well, we had some medical stuff and patient. Anyway. So, about the movie. You basically get to watch Charles Dickens' creative process all throughout writing the story. And for those of you who don't know, I'm also a writer. And his writing process is very similar to my own, so I could kind of understand the character quite a bit. And I kind of liked the way he went about stuff. Like, he acts out the story as he is writing it in order to see how the characters are going to behave. A casual observer of this is probably going to look at him as though he is completely and totally insane, basically schizophrenic. Because in the show, you actually get to see the characters literally come alive. Like, they are literally in the room with him. But he's the only one that can see him. It's schizophrenia to me. Just saying. You get to see the amount of stress, the amount of drama in his house. Like, his dad is a total loser, bit of a deadbeat, nice guy, but a loser. When he was a kid, according to the movie, Charles got sent to a workhouse where he made basically ink. And his dad was in prison for over like 48 pounds. By the way, that's British money, not weights. Yeah, because he couldn't afford to pay it back. His dad was kind of a schmuck, at least according to the movie. So, you do see that the characters of the story are actually based on at least their descriptions of people in the life of Charles Dickens. Like The Ghost of Christmas Past is based on a servant of his. Marley is based on a waiter and some guy that he incidentally saw at being buried, which mirrors the funeral of Scrooge. Scrooge is based on two random businessmen that he happened to meet. And as he was walking along in the town, Mr. Fezziwig, the name and the person and his wife are actually direct captures of two people he saw dancing in the street one day just having a good time, etc., etc., etc. So if you're kind of a writer nut, really big on art, really big on how pop culture is made, then I would say, yeah, go see this movie, dude. It'll actually be kind of a good kick. Would it be anything I'd buy? Probably not. As far as giving it a solid grade, BB minus, honestly. Because, well, the cinematography, all of that, tad predictable. I kind of already knew the story about how Christmas Carol was written after 6 weeks in 1843. It was actually published December 19, 1843, and kind of was a forerunner of major pop culture, especially for the time. I mean, the guy was, Charles Dickens back then, he was a celebrity in both Great Britain and the United States. So there. So, if you're really not too into historicals, not histories, historicals. That is stories based on actual events. I would say sit this one out because you'll probably be pretty bored to tears. But if you are a huge fan of classic literature and huge fan of pop culture and just seeing how the world gets made from an entertainment perspective, I do recommend this movie. So, if you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button down below and leave a like and a comment. I will be back next week, hopefully with another movie, and I will do my best to scour something out and tell you, dude, go see this, because I can't be nice about everything. Come on, everything that I've done so far, I've given a pretty good review on. I gotta be mean once in a while. Bye, guys.